for a little impending snowstorm that's headed our way. This is the Saturday before New Year's. So it is supposed to snow off and on all day. And it's right on the cusp, though. This is kind of a warm storm, so even at almost 7,000 feet, it'll be, high, I think it was like 36 or something, but it still says it's supposed to snow all day. I'll see it when I believe it. You know how that goes. So anyway, let's get up there, let's get to camp, and we'll see how this day progresses. Alright, so we are almost to camp area, and we are at 33, so we're going to be right on the cusp. Pretty level. Pretty level. I can live with that. All right, guys, we are here at camp. The tent set up, the awning is set up. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the snow is just starting to come down. So I need to finish putting out a few guy lines and get the inside of the tent squared away. But yeah, it's starting to come down a little bit. So we'll see what we end up with. Drop this corner. Oh, where? This ground is so dry up here. It'll soak this up and nothing flat. For lunch today, we brought nice cold Stater's fried chicken. How do you guys prefer your chicken your leftover chicken? I mean, you like it hot or do you like it cold? I mean, my wife doesn't really eat it cold, but I won't rewarm it. Let me know down below. Got our gloves wet, so we'll hang those here. Wind blow on them. And got our temperature there, carbon monoxide here. But that static thermometer over here also says roughly 39. I'll take you over. If you can see that. 38 to 39. All right, we're gonna take advantage of the dry sun. The rest of our lights set up. Not even 100% sure that I need both of them. But we are going to get our motion sensor out again, I think. Don't know if it's waterproof or not. One of them's micro BC or micro USB-C, and one is USB-C and one is USB micro. I think it's this one that's micro. Yeah, and this one doesn't last anywhere near as long as the USB-C one. You can't get the micro one anymore, I don't think. I think they only come the USB-C. You need to just buy another one. I should have taken them up on it. It had a deal where it was, I probably said this once before in a video, it was like $75 to switch out your, or to not switch it out, but upgrade it, I guess. I just was mad at $75 for whatever reason. I'm just being stingy. I never did it. Yep, and they're night and day between the two of them. No bugs again, don't need our filters. Sun's out, it's kind of warm. It's kind of warm, but it's not kind of warm. What does it say? It says it's almost 40. Blowing that all the way up, I guess. I don't know where it is. Like that. I guess we can put that, just take advantage of the motion, I guess. Behind the truck that way and over there towards the ladder. Okay, that'll work. We'll leave that there for now. Then we'll just have that one set up for cooking and we're good. Wouldn't you know, got everything picked up. Things all melted off. Getting everything in the dry. And then look at that, look what's coming again. So I'm sitting over there under my little awning, reviewing my footage. All of a sudden, all this cracking sound. This whole branch system right here just fell right off the tree. But this is exactly why you don't camp or do anything under trees, especially dead trees like this one. You know, it has just a touch of life left, but when they got dead hanging stuff like that, those are what they call widowmakers. So if you camp under something like that, especially when there's snow or anything like that, you're just begging to have one of those things fall on your tent. So as you can see, we're not under anything, and then the only tree I'm next to is a fairly live pine. So anyway, take that for what it's worth. Now I decided to dump again. We'll see how long this one lasts. Yeah, definitely made some clothing upgrades here. Had to put on bigger gloves, bigger beanie. Now I'm toasty. The wind that kicked up with this was pretty strong. So probably had the wind chill down, below 30. So not that big of a deal, but just got to upgrade every now and again. So my recommendation is to always bring upgrades, especially when you're going to come up into inclement weather like this. Bring more than enough stuff to keep you warm. So, when you get temperatures, you get inclement weather like this, the mountains can be no joke. You can, you run out of stuff. Hypothermia sets in, and that's the end of it. So always make sure you have plenty. You can always put more on. Don't worry about overpacking or anything like that. Just if you think you need 2, bring 3. So same thing with my philosophies with flashlights and anything like that. 1 is none, 2 is 1, and 3 is just about right. So yeah, well, I guess we'll just sit here and wait, see what it does. Might be a little too much stuff on. There, dump some heat right there. That was the other thing too I didn't talk about was layers. So I have, if you're not familiar with layers and how they work, I have 2 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. You've got your all-weather membrane, and then it's just little layers after all. You know, I mean, one after another, and that way you can either discard them if you get too hot, or you can, in this particular case, if I start to get too warm in here, which I did, basically I can unzip a little, unzip a little, unzip a little, and create a little pocket for, you know, to dump heat and to let my microclimate cool down, you know, inside there. But yeah, just there's a lesson on layers. So, and cotton is not a thing. Cotton is for t-shirts. It's not for anything having to do with cold weather. It's not good for, just not socks, none of that. If you're going to be out in the environment, it's merino wool or any kind of a wool blend, or the specialty companies like Sitka and First Light and things like that that make their own proprietary materials. And don't get me wrong, there's other stuff out there in the mountain climbing communities, but yeah, cotton's a killer. Just stay away from cotton if you can. So, just my 2 cents. Let me know what you think down below. So. All right, this process just has to get started. It's getting too late. It says it's supposed to snow till like 4:30. Very cold. All right. And come on, you. Make these into pieces. We're gonna do a little piece of magic right in there. So we were supposed to bring some chunks of cheese. I forgot to bring a block. So try and make it work like this. So this is just Italian sausage, mild. Could be spicy, I guess, if you wanted. Hopefully it was mild or hot. I don't mind a little spicy, but I've had hot sausage and I don't like it. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I probably could have made it work if I had a way to roll out this dough, but I don't, so not feasible. It says you're supposed to give them a little way to peek out, which I think we've got on all these. Here, screw it. We're going to turn this into a little bit of garlic butter by setting that bad boy on top of the oven. Yep, it's melting. It's getting melty. Butter. garlic salt in there. That. Put our balls in here. Take some of our butter here. Let's see if we can't do it from the other side. I don't have a way to baste it, so I'm just going to dribble it. Okay. Put your favorite marinara right in the middle. Right. Parmesan around the outside. Struggle is real. A giant pile of mozzarella right in the middle. Looking good. Whether or not the sausage is done is going to be the question, so I'll have to take them out here in a minute and look. Just don't want them to burn. Okay. It's done now. Yeah, sausage is definitely done. All that cheese. Probably need a little more sauce. That's okay. Come on. Look at all that. There you go, just your favorite sausage, Italian sausage. Wad it up. Yeah, you're supposed to put a chunk of mozzarella in there, which I didn't, I said earlier. Do that, and then it'd be like extra creamy in the middle with mozzarella cheese. I used thin crust pizza dough, which worked out perfectly. And then your favorite marinara sauce, bunch more cheese, garlic butter, Italian seasonings. I use this. I got turned on to this by one of my viewers. It's Pizza Magic. Dom Perdomes. Entirely too much food, of course. I'm already full. Okay. Eat what I can and then clean it up. All right, well, that's it for being outside for me. Been on my feet all day long, so I'm gonna get the heater running, get it warm up in there a little bit, and then we'll head upstairs. So I'll probably hang out here for another 15-20 minutes. I'll close the doors on the tent so it'll warm up in there, so I can climb up in there and get naked. So anyway, we'll see you in a bit. You can see that or not. It's about 24 now. All right, guys, we're all settled in, getting ready to watch a movie. Got the heater going, had to turn it up in here. It's actually still kind of cold. And the air mattress, the cold air in the air mattress from when I pumped it up is not heated up yet, so my butt's cold. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Doing a little cleanup. Got my hands freezing. Throw on the big gloves. Now I won't be able to do what I need to do. And I've been putting it back into this mug here because I don't think this one keeps it very, very hot when it's cold like this. We still got what's left of our snow from last night. Even though it snowed 4 times and melted 3. I expect as soon as that sun gets up over the hill here, this won't be gone, or this will be gone in no time flat. I need it to defrost all the ice on the tent and awning. Otherwise, that's going to be an oddball. Yeah. That's right. I got 2 more days. I got today and tomorrow that I can leave it out and let it dry. All right, guys, that is us. Everything is cleaned up. Don't see any micro trash. As you can see, I just half-assed the folding of the tent and just tucked it in just to get it home. I don't have to drive any freeways or anything like that. So we'll get it home and get it open right back up. It's still covered in all kinds of ice. The awning is caked with it. I couldn't even get the thing all the way zipped shut, but I got it enough so that it won't fall out. But thanks for tuning in again, and we will see you on the next one.